Hey, good afternoon. Kip T-Sword here with Chronicles of a Culture Changer. I just finished my workout. I updated it from my phone a little while ago, so I had a great workout, feeling good. Um, Before I get to talking about the Bulletproof vest, which is what I want to discuss this afternoon, because we talked about arming of EMS this morning, because really you can't talk about one without talking about the other. And it was due to some fan mail, but I'd like to update you on some things that have happened. Today I was working back and forth with some of the folks with the National Association of EMTs because last time I was a subject matter expert for the NAEMT Safety Course. I wanted to make sure that there were some things that were changed for this go around to make sure that it was reflecting what we find in our research across the country. And it sounds like everything is a go for that, so we'll be the subject matter expert again for the NAEMT and their safety course that will be finished and re-released. And I think Jones and Bartlett now is going to be handling the publishing instead of the NAEMT doing their self-publishing. So I'm very excited about that, and hopefully you will be too, and you'll follow along with that. Now, but let's talk about vests. So, bulletproof vests. I will tell you this. The entire time I was a police officer, I never went to work one single day without wearing a bulletproof vest, because as long as I had that gun on, I wanted to make sure that the uniform was complete. So, I am a fan of bulletproof vests. I'm not necessarily knowing what you feel, or if you feel that you need one, or that you feel that you should wear one. The point is if one is supplied to you and you have the availability to wear one, it's not going to be a bad idea to wear it and wear it all the time. I would recommend that we look at, as far as, because my big argument is about getting back to neutrality, that we've lost neutrality in medicine, emergency medicine specifically. So if we're wearing concealable body armor, that it will not give us the look of that TAC medic or a police officer going onto that scene and trying to establish some sort of control. Now again, that is opinion based upon my research saying we've lost some neutrality with the public, and I think that's one of the problems that they're facing. So if you have a vest, by all means, wear it. Now, what brings this up and makes me kind of heated about this is I received some fan mail yesterday or the day before, and I addressed it briefly in a blog post, or I'm sorry, in a Facebook post, but it was about an administrator allegedly giving a staff member some hard times about wanting to wear a vest. Mr. or Mrs. Administrator, if you have a provider that has a vest and they are nervous enough about wearing that vest on duty, who's not seeing what the real problem is? It's not your employee. So let's wake up and get into where we need to be. Now, I will tell you this. Lethal or potentially lethal scenarios in emergency medicine are infrequent and rare, but they do occur. So a vest is not a bad idea. Even if you're not shot or shot at, a vest will help with the very common punches and kicks. So it can help with that blunt force if a provider was kicked or punched. It can help disperse that energy. Another thing, now not quite as frequent, but it has occurred, is the slashing or stabbing of a provider. The bulletproof vest will offer some protection against slashes to center mass, but will provide very limited, if any, protection against a thrust from any type of an edged weapon. But again, it's still some protection. So with that, it would almost be ridiculous that you not want your people to have a vest. There are agencies now that are trying to come up with funding to put their people in vests. And I will tell you, if you think that just because it's an urban environment or a rural environment, you need to look at our assault on staff log and see it's not just in the urban environment where staff are being beat up. It's definitely not just in the rural. It happens across the country. It is all relative based upon statistics of the numbers. And if you think that your service is immune to it happening, I can assure you it's going on. Your people just aren't talking about it. That's why your people are asking to wear a vest. But that is also sometimes a little bit skewed because of, if media is only reporting the lethal or the potentially lethal encounters, then the only ones that people perceive to be there are the lethal or potentially lethal encounters, which again are rare and infrequent. But that's what gets stuck in people's minds. So if you have a vest, by all means, wear it. We'll support you. As a matter of fact, I mean, we can help you with the data on that. And if you want to send me the administrator's name, I will personally reach out to them, and I will do my best not to call them out in a public forum, but if they want to take it to that type of a debate and to tell me that they're more worried about needle sticks, back injuries, or exposure to infectious diseases, which are less than violence in medicine, then by all means, let me debate them in a public forum. So guys, here's the deal. Saving yours while you save others. That's what it's all about here at DT Free MS. I'm Kip T-Sword. This is a quick Chronicles of a Culture Changer. We'll see you tomorrow.